We have shit for f***ing poor people. Who buys our shit? Even in a can of soup, I look at it, look at me, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You?
Bill Gates, everybody. When he's not at Epstein's Island, he wants you to eat lab-grown butter. No, why the hell would I do that? I'm just going to go get some regular butter. Cows, they fart, so you should have some of my lab-grown butter. What the hell's going on here? Why is Schmeagol trying to feed me poison? Huh? No. I'm not going to eat lab-grown butter and then drink it down with recycled sewer waste. Look at that. There's this video where he's pretending that he's drinking it. Bill Gates, go to his house. Don't, by the way, you'll never escape, allegedly, of course. In his $20 million Sub-Zero freezer, he doesn't have lab-grown butter. He isn't drinking recycled sewer water. But yet he wants the poors out there, you plebs, to eat Beyond Meat. Well, apparently Beyond Meat is in a lot of products already, and they don't even tell anybody. What's in Beyond Meat? What's in this fake meat, by the way? This fake meat that he was selling. Water, pea protein, isolate, oil blend, canola, flaxseed, palm oil, sunflower, DHA, algal oil. What? First of all, no. We're not eating the bugs. We're not eating fake meat, fake butter. Look at this. The ingredient list for your fake meat is larger than the entire works of Shakespeare combined. That's a problem. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to eat meat. What's the ingredient? My meat. Meat! Real simple. Yeah, no, there's no way that can be good for you. They tell you to stay away from processed oils. This fake meat has all of the processed oils together. Plus whatever the hell DHA algal is. This one right here isn't even going to be occurring, I imagine, in nature. But they don't care. No. They're gonna sell it to you. And when people were offered this at the grocery store, nobody bought this. They tried the Impossible Whopper. Nobody bought that. Nobody's interested in this crap over here, right? They were trying to market it Beyond Meat. Oh, it's so good for you. Cows don't fart. It tastes just like a Whopper. Meanwhile, every sane, sentient individual is like, I'm staying away from that. It's glowing. So they said, we'll just stick it in your food and we won't tell you about it. Right, Campbell Soup? Allegedly, of course. According to your... Don't sue me. Don't sue me, Campbell Soup. Right? According to your own VP, Martin over here, right? He's dropping the secret sauce ingredients of what's in your chicken noodle soup. So, as we roll into... I'm losing track over here, Abe. The 5th? The 6th? Severe winter of illness and death. You might need a little bit of chicken soup. I'd steer clear of this one. Yeah, no. You should be eating things that are natural. Things that come from nature, not made up or bioengineered by Bill Gates. Whole foods. Stuff like today's sponsor, ARMRA colostrum. We live in an environment that our biology was not designed for. Look at all of the stuff that they're assaulting us with. EMFs, artificial lighting, seed oils, microplastics, endocrine disruptors. All this stuff is causing chronic stress out there. If you're looking for a way to get healthier, you want to fortify that gut health, you want to strengthen your immunity, check out today's sponsor, ARMRA colostrum. Colostrum is nature's first whole food with over 400 bioactive nutrients that work at a cellular level to help your body's innate capacity to regenerate and thrive. All of these modern-day assaults disrupt our cellular signaling, negatively impacting our gut health and accelerating aging. ARMRA colostrum revives cellular signaling, bolstering our health from within to defend against everyday threats. Colostrum is nature's first whole food with over 400 bioactive nutrients that work at a cellular level to help your body's innate capacity to regenerate and thrive. Ready to reclaim your health? We've worked out a special offer with my audience. Receive 30% off your first subscription order. Go to armra.com/salty and enter salty to get 30% off your first subscription order. That's ARMRA.com/salty. So here we got a wild story where the mainstream media press, they all upset about the VP attacking the poors. Apparently he attacked Indian people as well, but Newsweek, HuffPo, WaPo, New York Times, all the Poes, they care so much about the peoples. Campbell Soup VP mocked poor people who buy food in secret recording. That's what you took from this? That's what you took? That was the concerning part? As a poor person, I'm not offended by that. I had Campbell Soup. I told the Soul Queen. Aztecs sacrificed that crap the hell out of our house. Yo. The VP, Campbell Soup VP, and Chief of Information Security, he should probably be demoted in that one considering this got leaked on him. Martin was secretly recorded saying the company uses bioengineered meat. Their products aren't healthy and that it's mostly poor people. Well, I mean, come on, that's fine. They know who they're marketing their stuff to. It's Campbell Soup. Every normal human being from a normal family grew up eating this stuff. And we never thought that the silver spoons were ever being dipped into this. We have shit for fucking poor people. Okay, this is a quote. This is Martin's quote. Campbell's, don't sue me, bro. Who buys our shit? I don't buy Campbell's products anymore. And listen, the VP of Campbell's probably a well-off to do individual, right? But he was buying it. Look, I barely buy them anymore. And then all of the left-wing media go, oh my God, look at this. There's an attack on poor people. Yeah, no. 2 more lines down. You should focus on that. It's not healthy now that I know what the fuck is in it. Bioengineered meat. That's wild. Wow. You're going to write an article about that? Were you guys afraid of upsetting Bill Gates? Bioengineered meat. Does the back of the can say bioengineered meat? Let me see the front of the can. Chicken noodle soup, boys. It's heart healthy. It's heart healthy. We celebrate Pride Month over here at Campbell's and BLM. BLM, by the way, eat our bioengineered meat. No, hell no. Hell no. What does that even mean? Bioengineered meat? You growing turkeys in a 3D printer? Apparently. I don't want to eat a fucking piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Yeah. Everybody saw this coming, right? I think most people saw this coming. That the whole fake meat, save the environment. So let's vaccinate these cows so they don't fart anymore. I'm not eating meat from a cow that has been, by the way, how's that a vaccine? What is it? Are you saying farts are viruses? A cow that's been vaccinated to not fart, that meat's going to give you cancer. If you're lucky, it's going to give you cancer. You might start growing other limbs or something. Who knows what you're going to have if you're eating that? Allegedly, of course. Again, I don't know. Again, I'm not a doctorologist over here. I'm just a common senseologist. Nobody wants this crap. So now I have to imagine that Campbell Soup is the largest soup maker out there. You go down the grocery store and they've got an entire aisle just on their own, right? Amy's Soup has got like a 2-foot square area on the other side, but they got a whole aisle Campbell Soup. So I imagine they're the largest. How much 3D crap you feeding us, huh? Are you telling me that the meat in my SpaghettiOs is bioengineered? I'll bet you, allegedly, of course, maybe Martin can shine a light on this. That? Huh? No. Nobody wants this. So they're not going to advertise it. They learned that lesson. Advertising it ain't going to work. So they'll just stick it in there, according to Martin. And I got a suspicion that Martin would know. And so here's how you know that they don't want you to know. The VP of the largest canned producer is telling people or screaming, lamenting that the food's not safe. That the food is, the meat is bioengineered. It's coming from a 3D printer. And all of the news outlets are screaming about the poors. We have shit for fucking poor people. Who buys our shit? Poor people. Yes. That's not news to anybody. Why would that be news? Why are you focused on that? Yeah, the VP of Campbell Soup, he pays attention to the analytics of the company. He pays attention to the market forces for, wow, guys, I'm all confused. I can't believe that the dude who runs the largest soup company over here knows exactly who's buying his soup. Oh! Yeah, but he calls them the fucking poor. Yeah, again, not great, but bioengineered. Bioengineered. You're not going to write an article about that? You're not going to write an article about that. Because they know that right there, that's a problem. That's a problem. How many other places are putting bioengineered meat for the poors? I imagine it's probably a lot. It's probably a lot. So if I were you and I was concerned about bioengineered food being secretly placed in stuff like this, eat way less processed food. Yep, that's the only solution over here. Pretty soon you're going to have to get your own cows and slaughter them because, again, Bill Gates out there still working that angle. But Campbell Soup, boys, again, according to Martin Bally, quote, bioengineered meat, I don't want to fucking eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. End of quote. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Thank you to today's sponsor, ARMRA Colostrum. Check them out and then make way because the salt must fall.